So this video is really for everybody. It's anybody who's ever remotely considered college. Just some basics.
One of the reasons why we always like to let everybody know about college is because, statistically speaking, those people who go to college are also over the age 25. So it's important for all high school students to know what these skills are in case sometime later in life they end up in college. Considering college and going to college is a process, and there will be a video for each of these steps. Please be sure to also check out the Google Classroom, because in there will be lots of other documentation that will help you with knowing facts about college. I'd like to first acknowledge how a lot of people feel about college.
Are you the first person in your family go to college? Have you not started thinking about it yet? Are you nervous? Because that'd be normal. Do you think you're maybe not smart enough? Do you think maybe you won't be able to afford it? Do you think you're picking the wrong thing? Do you think people will judge you?
I'm here to tell you that you can do this. If you want to go to college, you can go to college. There are so many staff members who have done that very same thing, where they were the first person in their family to go, or they had to figure out how to pay for it themselves. You have people all around you who are able to help you, including your school counselors. You want to know who those teachers are? Let's take a look. Let's back up the bus here. Remember, when I say college, I'm talking about anything that you would do after high school. That includes trade schools or certification programs or journeyman card programs, or anything that might even just take like a week to do. In fact, I have a document that has been shared with you in your Google Classroom that has a list of all of these certification programs. All of the schools in here are all less than a 2-year degree. So look at Grand Rapids Community College. Look how many different certification programs they have. Maybe there's something in there for you. Here's Baker. They have a bunch of them. A lot of times programs can be cheaper to go through a specialty school versus GRCC. So take a look at those. There's Muskegon Community College. There's MEP. Definitely, if you're good with your hands, look at the MEP video. That will explain that. That's a different video. There's another program called AMP and another program called MAT2. So many different kinds. I also have in this documentation information on how to become a skilled tradesperson. Several different schools right in our area that will help you be placed in a job while you're doing the school, so that you get paid for going to school. It's really amazing. And maybe there's some things you haven't even thought about, like airframe PowerPoint technician. I mean, what is that? Michigan State University, they have several certificate programs, and many of them are right out of the Grand Rapids area. So I definitely recommend that you check out this document to see what else might be out there for you. Like I said, there are several videos that are going to be part of this virtual EDP unit that will help you with the details, but in general, the first 3 things you need to be thinking about when you're looking at a college is, are there programs that you're interested in? Can you get into that with your GPA and your SAT score? And can you afford it? So how do you even start to look for what colleges are out there? Well, go to Google and search College Board Big Future and go to that website. And when you go to that website, you'll see that there, wait for it, look there, find colleges. So there's several different ways to do that. My favorite one is just the very first one, find colleges. And when you go to that web page, you'll see that you can scroll down here, and there are several ways to search, like want to explore your own options, or know where you want to be, not sure where to start. Personally, I recommend you click on this search for colleges right here. And you will see as you go through, there's several things on the left-hand side that you can specify. You don't have to do all of them, you can just do some of them. You can see here, I'm doing test scores, and I'm gonna do type of school, like click them, play around with it, have fun with it, do different kinds of searches, see what comes up. Like I said, you don't have to do every single one of these. Just answer the ones that are the most important to you. A lot of times our students want to know location-wise. They want to stay in Michigan, or they want to stay kind of close to Michigan. So you can tell them how many miles away you'd like to be from your zip code, whatever that is. and it'll give you a list. So look up at the top, see it says 31 results up there. So now I'm down to 31 results just by putting in a zip code. And you can see that there's still, several. And I think I put 300 miles in here from Coopersville, so that was several. Now, if you do have something real specific, like say women's, I don't know, archery, well then how many schools have women's archery within 300 miles of Coopersville? There's only 2. So the more things you put in, the smaller your list will be, which is why you just kind of need to play around with it. Time to close out this video.
There's emotion to all this college stuff and talk about it. Sometimes you have different emotions all at the same time: fear, excitement, sad, confused, which makes it all the more complicated. There are lots of people out there who will help you. Seriously, just reach out. Counselors check their email regularly, even in the summertime. We'll always help you.